I think it's important. Some people come down and they're all in. They want to be on the ocean.
Yeah.
And when I say you want to be on the ocean or on the Gulf, they want the expansive view. I said, that's great. What kind of boat do you want to have? Oh, I want the 42 Intrepid or the 44 Contender. I said, well, from this mile marker to this mile marker on the ocean, it's not going to work. Well, why not? We love the view. I said, it's too shallow. I said, you can go out 200 feet and be in 18 inches of water.
Yeah.
Oh, you see the light bulb go off. Gulf side, there's some areas on the Gulf side. Well, we call it Bay side here. When you get further down, it's Gulf side. Other side.
Get the wording right.
Yeah. The thing is that also if you want a bigger boat, there's some shallow areas.
Yeah.
Or going to some of the canals, it's shallow getting into the canal. At a low tide, they may never get out.
Yeah.
They want the big boat. Or a neighborhood up here, Plantation Key Colony, some of the canals are not very wide. And they want to get a 50-footer. It's never going to work. You're not going to get in and be able to spin the boat. It's just not going to work.
Yeah.
So those are important things too. Somebody says, I want to have a bay boat and I want to have my 44 Contender or my 45 CV or whatever the boat is.
Yep.
I would probably say, let's go to Venetian Shores. The canals are 100 feet wide.
Okay.
You can build out 25% into the canal. You have to leave 50% for navigability, but then you have room for the bay boat or the flats boat.
Yeah.
Some of the lots there are 100 linear feet on the water, some are 70. Depends what your application is. But you can have your big boat, your medium boat, your small boat, your jet skis, and you have quick access from Snake Creek to the Gulf side or to the Atlantic. They don't think about that part of it.
Yeah.
Or, we have somebody who has he didn't end up buying here, a big catamaran. He's got a 28-foot beam. The boat's 50 feet long.
Yeah.
There's one neighborhood that would work. That was Venetian Shores.
Yeah.
You can't, it wouldn't work here. It wouldn't work over at Plantation Key Colony. A couple other neighborhoods maybe, but the beam of the boat was so wide, it'd be sticking into the canal. You can't do that.
Gotcha.
Something important too, like on the Gulf side is people say, well, we love to offshore fish. We love to troll. We love to fish on the reef, yellowtail fishing or snapper fishing. They don't want to have to be in Key Largo and drive down on the bay side for 45 minutes to get to Tavernier Creek, to go slow through the slow zone to get to the ocean side.
Yeah.
And conversely, people on the ocean may want to buy in Key Largo, but they're going to have to either go up to Adams Cut or come down to Tavernier Creek or Snake Creek or Whale Harbor, one of the cut-throughs. So that's important to your avid boaters. That's really important to them, your avid fishermen.
Gotcha.
We have some people that we sold a house down mile marker 82 a lot, and I told the guy, I said, you're not going to get a boat here. He goes, I don't care. I want the view. I said, but understand, we have what's called an observation pier. You have boat docks and observation piers. Observation piers are a special way to get a permitting for a 50-foot pier, 100-foot pier, but you technically can't put a boat there. So think about that. At low tide, the rocks are out of water. And I told him all this ahead of time. He doesn't care. So we referred him to a local contractor, built an amazing home on the ocean. It's like an acre and a half. It is. You feel like you're in Tahiti sitting there, all these palm trees, the white sand beach. He loves it, but the boating wasn't important.
Yeah.
We sold other properties in the ocean that boating is a big deal. I said, well, from this mile marker to this mile marker, it's not going to work. Why not? I said, well, let's go hop on the boat. Let me show you, because they don't always understand. Not that they haven't been educated.
Yeah.
So I take him in the boat. We're running along the ocean side. I'm like, look, you got 4 foot, you got 5 foot, you got 6 foot, you got 3 foot, 100 feet out with a pier. Now, when we come up here, he goes, what happened? I said, the topography of the bottom comes up shallow. It goes out a half a mile. Oh. Like in front of Chica Lodge, it's super shallow. Yeah. Like really, the Islander, it's super shallow. But you get further down, there's some areas where it's just deeper, the topography. So they need to understand that too. There'd be nothing worse than somebody buying an oceanfront property and buying that 40-foot boat or 50-foot, whatever size it is, and find out, I can't get it to my dock. Same thing on the bay side. They need to know this. It's really important.
Yeah.